Hello, I'm Ram. Welcome back to my playthrough of the original Silent Hill. Last time we came across the hospital after being told to go here by, like, a random priestess woman in the church. We're looking for a videotape in this room, and also we've got, like, a jar of red liquid, probably blood, probably from, like, an eyeball, I think, at least. And, yeah, a turtle plate and our Flauros. But apart from that, we haven't really explored around here at all yet. From what I can tell, oh god. There we are. I was gonna say the nurses aren't that bad. Yeah, they have sort of like weird hunchback growths. But unfortunately, like most of the enemies, they don't appear to be stunned when I shoot them. Which could be pretty difficult. And this here, is this the place for my turtle plate? Steel plate is screwed to the wall. Right. I think my turtle plate was kind of too small, but I might try and slot it in here anyway. No. That's a triangle, so that won't work there. Alright, find something square, and then come back here. Giant hole in the floor here. Is this maybe not a way down? It kind of does look like stairs or a ladder, though. Maybe we can get up back to here via the second floor. More of these nurses and more of these... Yeah, you're not very good, are you? These are pretty strong, and yeah, weirdly after they die it takes a couple more seconds for their hunchback to stop wiggling. You dead? Yeah, it's very disconcerting and I'm not a fan. There we are. I think these are just generic hospital rooms on the third floor. That's a noise. Something... Ah, another steel plate. You're definitely smaller, though. There's a plate of cat, take it. Right, maybe we need 4 of them together and we need to combine them in order to fit into the steel plate. Or maybe it's just unrelated, who knows. This here is apparently a storage room, so there's that noise again. So is there another little plate for us in here? I'm hoping at least there's some good meds. I'm getting a little bit low, especially because of all the hits I'm taking from the. Okay, I just got jump scared by like a shelf, so that doesn't bode well. There is a blood pack. Take it. Okay. This isn't a health item. Yeah, 200ml blood pack found in the hospital storage room. So maybe there's something that needs to be filled with liquid? Because I feel like, yeah, the blood pack and this thing definitely have to be used together at some point. Don't know where exactly. We've got access again to the elevator, so hoping this works. Yeah, there was a lot of interesting stuff. Sort of the surgery and the operating rooms were on number 2. So if I had to guess where the interesting puzzles would be, I'd say definitely on this floor. I also think this was completely inaccessible on sort of the real world equivalent of this hospital, so it's locked. Alright. Not yet, I'll save the second floor for later then. Or maybe we have to, like, access it via the stairs. There's a health drink, take it. Ooh. There's a broken vending machine. Okay, I'm really glad I checked to interact with that, because I didn't think it would work. Yeah, back on the first floor. More nurses. Just deal with you quickly. How am I for ammo actually? 123, that's fine. And also a bit of shotgun as well. Just in case we need to save that bit for the boss. Alright, you're dead, there's another one. Ah, basement. Ah, should I do basement first? Yeah, the basement was only like 2 rooms. So might as well check while we're here. I might actually need to turn the generator on for this world's version. Oh god. 2 on either side, brilliant. Thank you for that. Yes, great. Okay, maybe more actual running would be better for this. Quite finished, thank you. And oh no. There we are. Yeah, I find these guys a lot easier to deal with compared to the weird little drowned guys in the other room, mostly because they don't lunge at you, so it's pretty easy if you just keep backing up. It's not so, ooh, that's not good. I don't know how good my health is actually. Can I quickly... It's not as bad as I thought it would be. Alright, thank you ladies. Can I just sort of... I'm just going to sort of repeatedly circle you. Come on, you've taken so many bullets, you've got to fall over at some point. Right, I'm worried about my 120 bullets won't last me in here. Because that seems like a high number, but each of these is taking... what, like, maybe 8 to 10 bullets to kill every one of them? So... My handgun ammo is not going to last me. Especially considering there's... doesn't appear to be anything in this room. Right, this is the elevator room again. We... Ah, a nice terrifying hammer. Is that a weapon? Hammer, take it. Right, might as well see how this does against the nurses. Highly damaging but hard to use compared to that one being long range. Right, we'll see what kind of... Yeah, I see that is a bit of a delay in a hit. You know what? It might be worth it though. Generator's already on. See if we can find a nurse to test this hammer out on. It does look pretty powerful, that massive spike on the end of it. That's rammed as well. Right, that's it for the basement at the moment. Luckily, seems like there's a nurse just up here that we should be able to test this out on. Ah, you're a bit far away. Is this the blood eye room? I think it might be. Oh. Okay, that's not great. Plate of Queen. Right, I thought it was all going to be cats, but apparently now we're getting into historical figures. Unless by Queen it means Queen Bee. Picture of the Queen of Hearts. Okay, Cheshire Cat, we're doing an Alice in Wonderland thing. At least, I think so. I've never read the books, or really seen the films of Alice in Wonderland, but I don't remember there being a turtle. Yep, there we are. Ooh. It does push them back a little bit. 3 hits and then they go nuts. Is this... Are they dead? Was that a 3-hit kill total? This might be a really good hammer then. That was not bad. Come on. That looks like something on the floor ahead of me. So I like how I can just glide. There we are. I see you. What is this on the floor? Is it not anything pick-upable? Must not be. There we go. Another quick hit on you, and... Is this a health drink? Health drink there. This was... Yeah, this was where we found the plastic bottle last time. So, anything else for use down here? I like how the kitchen seems to be the only room that hasn't really changed at all going into the underworld. Other than, you know, that pan having a bit of blood in it, it's pretty much identical to how it was. I gotta say, the lower floor's looking a little bit sparse. God. I'm still waiting for our nurse friend to show up that we saw in the intro. I'm assuming she probably is likely down here, maybe barricading herself in the same room that the suspicious doctor guy was hiding in as well. A sound is heard from beyond the door. Alright, is there an alternate way into that room? Yeah, that is. Right, we can take the long way to get back round there. And this lock is jammed, so... Yeah, no other way to get back round there unless we can find a way down from the next floor, or we get a key to the examination room. I'll keep an eye out for any random holes I can fall down. On the plus side, this is the second floor which we haven't actually been able to have a look around. And I love this claw hammer so much. It is... Yeah, it's just so overpowered. I can't believe they let you have this. The Grim Reaper's list. Lydia Finley, Trevor F. White, Albert Lords, Roberta T. Morgan, Edward C. Briggs. Okay, keep in mind for any numbers. Yeah, the rooms are numbered, but it's all 2-0 something or 3-0 something. And yeah, this was, I think, pretty close to the ICU. Yeah, that's in there. That's pretty morbid and not particularly pleasant. A lighter in one of the side rooms. Thinking maybe the red fluid that I've got in my plastic bottle isn't blood, perhaps something flammable, or maybe more usefully, these kind of look like bars of soap. So I'm wondering maybe if we find the right older, we might be able to like meld them together to make them fit the square plate that was on the 3rd floor. Clouds flowing over a hill, sky on a sunny day, tangerines that are bitter, lucky 4-leaf clover, violets in the garden, dandelions along a path, unavoidable sleeping time, liquid flowing from a slashed wrist. Okay, nice poems for me. And this is a door with 4 slots in it. Right, okay, we'll leave the poem for now, just because we're gonna need the 4th piece of the puzzle first. I'm not loving the sounds in this one. Sounds kind of like a dog drinking water. Yeah, great. I see that you're guarding this. You're a regular enemy that I can hit, or am I going to need to find a way to actually get rid of you first? That's not doing anything, is it? And you're going to kill me as soon as I get close. Okay, so let me get a better look at you. Ooh. You kind of look like you're coming up from the lower floor, so what's directly below me? Directly below me is the waiting room, which we can't get into. Right. You've got a patch of blood near you. Do you maybe want to be fed blood? And then you'll calm down? Or the unknown liquid? No, do you want some blood? There we are, so I can sneak in behind it and get myself the plate of Hatter. Nice, thank you. I still wonder what the red liquid's for. Can I give you the red liquid as well? Can't use it here. Right. Anyway, now that we actually have all 4 stones, I'm gonna go back over to the puzzle lock. Right, so looking at the door, we've got 4 slots on the corner we can put stuff in, but also, yeah, coloured little blocks on each one of the axes. So that's got to correspond with something: white, red, purple, and then black. Right, see if I can find any sort of colour references or any references to any of the Alice in Wonderland characters. Clouds flowing over a hill, that could just be the white at the top. Sky on a sunny day. Tangerines that are bitter. There was a red one. Lucky 4-leaf clovers are green. Violets in the garden. I gotta say, I'm not seeing any reference to the Alice in Wonderland characters in here. Or really any reference to anything. Liquid flowing from a slashed wrist. I mean, part of me thinks, is it just the colours? Because, like, there's things in that poem that talk about colours, like dandelions are yellow, sky's blue, clovers are green, liquid flowing from the wrist is red, but they surely wouldn't. The pictures actually on the plates wouldn't be a red herring, because that would just be stupid and needlessly confusing. I'm gonna randomly throw the plates in, see if that does anything. Because it's like, no, because there's not any significance for direction, so each stone must be correlated with 2 colours for it to say which corner it's in. So okay, white sky. Let's try and just do specifically yellows. Clouds flowing over a hill. Hills are green, so green's next to white. And 4-leaf clover is lucky. That doesn't say where it is though. Hold on, give me a second. Probably easier to do sky on a sunny day. So if we're taking the implication that the white plate already in the door represents the sky, then yellow's in the top half, and and dandelions along a path. Maybe the black one's supposed to represent the path, which means yellow would be top left. That's kind of complete nonsense, but it's the only thing that I think could work. Right, so let's just, if we're going by this theory that each colour corresponds to 2 other colours, let's just start filling stuff in and see if this works. Right, red will be second easiest because it's... Hold on, what colours am I? Yeah, I have a red from here, but one of the colours of here is also red. We'll say the one that's actually in the door is orange, so... See... Sky on a sunny... No, we've already had that. Tangerines that are bitter, that's the orange one. Don't know what colour bitter would be. Violet's in the garden, so that's green. Green is in the bottom quarter because it has to be next to the purple. Unavoidable sleeping sign, liquid flowing from a slashed wrist. Yeah, the rest of it means nothing to me. Tangerines have a green bit on the top. Is that anything? In which case, green would be bottom right. That's really a stretch. I think that's complete nonsense. But you know what? I'm gonna put it in there anyway. There we are. Right, sky on a sunny day. That's blue. So blue needs to be top because it needs to be next to the sky, which is the white. And finally, this leaves red to be bottom left. Somehow. Is that anything? Of course it's not anything, because that's complete nonsense. I'm removing all of my plates and I'm starting again. Actually, hold on. I've had a thought. Is this just like what colours mix together to make the one in the middle? Because yeah, red and blue make purple, and that's the colour that's at the bottom. So is that potentially anything that would work? Because yellow would go up there, red and yellow make orange. Again, kind of far-fetched, but I'm out of ideas at the moment. But then if this is the point of the puzzle, then that would mean A, the poem's a complete red herring, and B, the fact that these have Alice in Wonderland characters on them is a complete red herring. Which, yeah, and that seems far too far-fetched. But we'll consider it anyway. Now the only problem with this is obviously green and yellow don't make white, and green and blue don't make black. You know what, this is the only other thing I can think of to interact with. Is there something I can do with this steel plate? It's screwed to the wall, we don't have a screwdriver. Can't use a lighter here, that makes total sense, we shouldn't be able to use a lighter. Yeah, I've looked over the rest of this, and there's no other rooms we can progress to. There's the videotape player, which we don't have a video for, so that's useless. And there's that steel thing in the wall, which we can do nothing with. And every other door is locked. This may just be a case of having to use my brain. I'm wondering maybe is there something more about the story of Alice in Wonderland that I'm supposed to know? And I just don't? Ooh. Slate, nothing more than that. Alright, a big interactable piece of slate. Can I set you on fire? No. Can I throw blood at you? Right, so nothing much further, but there is several large pieces of slate just around that we can't... Is this anything that actually... Yeah, I can't match that with anything either. I swear I am like... I am this close to just giving up on this, because I have absolutely no idea what to do on here. But... And then I think back to how I found the piano puzzle pretty difficult, and it was really great when I figured it out, so I'm trying to resist the urge. This right here is my last theory. Right, there's 8 like slots, and I'm thinking that each line of this represents 1 slot. It starts at the top because that's a cloud and that's white, and we just do it clockwise. So it goes white, blue, tangerines, which would work because the 3rd one is orange. That'll be green. Violet works. Then that'll be yellow. Unavoidable sleeping time. Is that just the Grim Reaper and death? That's black in the mask. And liquid flowing from a slashed wrist. That's red. That does kind of make sense to me in my brain. So that's what I'm gonna go for. Can't remember exactly what order it was, but liquid flowing from a slashed wrist was last, and that's red. 2nd line is sky on a sunny day. That'll be blue. 4th line is lucky 4-leaf clover. That's green. And 5th line is the thing about dandelions next to the path. Come on, please. Is that it? Oh my, thank God. So the get out of my way. The thing with the Alice in Wonderland pictures, that's completely a red herring then. Because that wasn't remotely related to the puzzle. Weird. Alright, that was pretty misleading, but happy I got it in the end. I would have been really annoyed if I'd have looked that up. We'll finally get to see what's over here. See what awaits us in the operating rooms. Hold down. This is just a med kit for me. Very nice. Right. Believe this is the ICU ward. And a nice little bottle here for me. Disinfecting alcohol. Right, we're definitely doing some kind of weird... Oh god, weird alchemy thing at some point. We're collecting quite a variety of weird liquids. Are you fine? You're fine. Alcohol bottle looks empty. Nothing else in here that I can see. Keep trekking on. Ah, room with a big hole in it. That makes me feel pretty nervous. Right, you stop bothering me. I can hear there's another one. You dead yet? Yeah, I can hear there's another one in this room. I am loving this hammer though. They're all dying before they can get a hit in, and I'm expending no ammo. Lovely, and is that key down there? I'm guessing to the examination room? Get out of my way, nurse, please. I've got important alive nurses to see and talk to. Basement storeroom. And... is that nothing? Looks like that might be nothing. Bit concerned that it's still playing its spooky horror music. Right, straight to the basement we go then. Yeah, there's quite a lot of unpleasant noises down here. That's the morgue. Great. Yeah, quite a large storeroom down here. Come on. Where are you? Maybe potentially another bottle? They're empty. Something purple down there, but I think that might just be... bottle filled with some kind of drug, better leave it. No, that's very important handgun ammo I need. Ah! Great, this thing. I guess this is what I'm supposed to be looking for. Is this not a door, a gigantic box? Great, that bodes well. Making a lot of weird monster noises. I'm gonna have to open it. Yeah, the size of this room on the map and the size of this room as I'm actually standing in it doesn't quite mix. Nothing inside? I don't believe that, even slightly. Disinfecting alcohol, a lighter. It's gotta be something. Really? There's... can't use any of my inventory items on it. But this has gotta be what I'm looking for, because it was pretty hard to get down here, and this is kind of my only loose end, so I need to pick up something exciting down here. Ah, I'm noticing from this side, it kind of, yeah, it looks like this thing is sort of on a track, so what I need to do is I need to push it back this way to reveal the rest of the room. There we are. Alright, can't fool me. And... what is this? Is this like the basement's basement? Looks like a hallway under the grate. Can't move it since the vines have grown all around it. Right, so something that kills vines. Are they just fine to be burnt off? Although maybe if I can combine, yeah, the alcohol and the flamethrower, I can make like a little gasoline. Right, lovely. Throw the lighter on it and then back up quite a lot. I appreciate our guy's bravery for setting a fire in a building that we know for a fact we don't have a way out of. Alright, basement's basement. What is this? Like... yeah, this don't feel good. I gotta agree with you. I don't think I've saved in quite a while either. Appreciate the spooks. We don't have a map for this place. Didn't think we would. Yeah, okay. Spooky nurses, great. It's not an ideal angle. I'm still waiting to see our living nurse friend from the intro. I assumed I'd have run across her much sooner than this. Although she was in the reception area, and maybe we might be going back up this way. That kind of looks like a lift. I wasn't actually finished in this room, so if we don't have a map of this place, I'm gonna have to like very slowly clear out each section just to make sure that I don't miss anything vital. Lock is jammed. Right, so we are going through the old elevator doors anyway. Ooh, here we are. Bingo, that's a videotape. Come on, let me pick it up, my weird controls. There is a videotape, take it. Any additional thing? Nothing on the label. Found on the second floor of the hospital basement.
What's this? Looks like someone's been here.
Alessa. Right, so... Oh god, the noises are back. Former patient, maybe? Examination room key, or... Yeah, maybe that's the nurse that we saw earlier. Actually, hold on. Let me have a quick... Are we surprised to see a bed in hospital? That's kind of silly. Can I have a look at Alessa again? Yeah, she is wearing the school uniform that I think our dead wife was wearing. It's maybe a picture of our wife from when she was younger. It's hard to tell age in these games, to be honest. When the graphics are like this, it's just pretty hard to figure out how old anyone was. After I finished playing Silent Hill 2, I found out that Angela is meant to be like a 17-year-old, which is completely insane because she looks probably at least mid-30s in the game. I always assumed she was the same age as James, but apparently not. Right, now we got the keys, just back up. I kind of assumed that we'd sort of drop down here so we wouldn't be able to get back up, but maybe we can climb up. Ah yes, there was stairs then. Right, I'll quickly head back upstairs and we'll have a look at that videotape. Here we are, back in our little tape machine. So yeah, this was found in like in the terrifying sub-level of the basement. Right, not a lot conclusive, but yeah, based on where this was found and considering how many child corpses we found in the elementary school, I'm guessing they were doing some sort of drug-based experiment on children. Alessa, who may or may not be my wife, was sort of one of the guinea pigs. That would make sense. The drugs mentioned in the police report, that, you know, the White Claudia, people are dying of heart disease even when they had no prior signs. So potentially they were some sort of drug they were workshopping around in the lower levels of the basement. And yeah, maybe children did tell, and that's why there was all of the kind of hanging, lynching symbolism-esque in the school, and all of the drowned children. I wonder how our guy Kay Gordon from the school factors into this, because potentially because of his job he would have had easy access to subjects. And, you know, obviously he was nuts with the writing on blood and everything. Although we were in his, we had to cut through his house after being in the school, and you would have thought there would at least be like something in there to like hint that he was, you know, drugging and murdering children, if that was the case. So yeah, from what I could tell in there, it just seems sort of like a normal house. So maybe it was another teacher, or maybe this was just where he worked. Actually, thinking about it, did we ever get the name of the guy who claimed he was one of the doctors here? I can't actually remember if we actually got what his name was. He left in quite a hurry as well. Examination room key.
Finally, someone else who's okay.
Who are you?
My name's Lisa Garland. What's yours?
Harry Mason.
Harry, tell me what's happening here. Where is everybody? I must have gotten knocked out. When I came to, everyone was gone. It's awful.
So you don't know anything either. Great. I just don't get it. It's like this is all some kind of bad dream.
Yeah, a living nightmare.
Let me ask you, have you seen a little girl around here? Short, black hair, 7 years old?
A 7-year-old girl. What, she's your daughter?
Yes.
A 7-year-old girl. I can't say that I have. I was unconscious all this time. I'm sorry.
That's all right. Do you know anything about all that weird stuff in the basement?
No? Why? Is there something down there?
You don't know? Don't you work here?
We're under strict orders never to enter the basement storeroom. So I really don't know. What did you say was down there?
Well, it's... Damn! My head.
What's wrong? Harry? Harry, let me help you. Harry?
Was I dreaming?
You were too late.
It's you.
Yes, Dahlia Gillespie.
Tell me everything you know. What's going on?
Darkness. The town is being devoured by darkness. Strength must overcome petty desire, childish sleep talk. I knew this day would come.
What are you talking about? I don't understand a word of this.
Believe the evidence of your eyes. The other church in this town, that is your destination. This is beyond my abilities. Only you can stop it now. Have you not seen the crest marked on the ground all over town?
So that's what I saw in the schoolyard. What does it mean?
It is the mark of Samael. Don't let it be completed.
Hey, wait!
Okay, that enters some strange things. One, I want to point out that when we were having the conversation with Lisa, the nurse, the background looks kind of normal, and I wanted to kind of check like that because I think so far there's been nobody else around when the monsters are around. Like in the beginning with Sybil, we were talking to her. She was all like, "Oh, I'm scared. I can't contact anyone," but I don't think she directly mentioned the monsters. And yeah, it was after she left that we were attacked. So conveniently, nobody else seems to be in the other side with us. And yeah, they're doing some sort of terrifying cult ritual. Potentially antique shop key. Take it, thank you. Yeah, potentially they're using Cheryl because she kind of looks like a lesser. Maybe they accidentally killed a lesser in the drug trial or something. Maybe she got too old to be used for the ritual. But I think maybe they took Cheryl. Or you've got to worry that I think Harry might be taking part in the ritual as well. Because maybe the real ritual is like what we're doing, maybe killing the boss in the elementary school and sort of doing all the puzzles. Maybe that's actually what the ritual is, and we're just sort of being tricked and made to work for them, sort of with the promise of our daughter. Yeah, I definitely think so, because that woman doesn't really... She doesn't want to help us. She wants us to sort of take a long route and, you know, do like a ton of side tasks to get our daughter back. But yeah, it doesn't make sense. If we were really just trying to get our daughter back and she was trying to help us, she'd just tell us where she is. But instead, she's making us run around to different locations and complete different tasks. So yeah, I think we're unknowingly participating in this ritual, which is not a good thing. We completely back in the normal world then? Believe so. Phones and phone book. Ah, lovely. Didn't have the antique actual location on my map yet. Nice little save station. I think we'll save here. Yeah, I'm not convinced. I'm also not convinced that nurse is like a real person. The way she like just appeared there and sort of distracted us. I think she might have been Dahlia the witch, maybe in disguise. And she was sort of just distracting us for long enough so we could hear the sirens and be transported back to the overworld. Because she kind of just seemed like she was drawing out our answers, not really giving us any actual concrete information. So yeah, I think that was definitely a time play. I think the Dahlia is part of what's triggering our transition back and forth between the two dimensions. It's still a little confusing. You know what? We're heading to a church or an antique shop, maybe a combination of both. Because she said church but gave us the key to the antiques. I don't know. We'll hit up both, I guess. Anyway, thank you for watching.